Check. Okay, good. Alright, so hello, welcome to the freaking Tonight Show starring on all films again. So, episode 3, so we're gonna interview Sonolic. From what I've heard, it was like a drama between Sonolic and Chronic and shit like that. So, I like to say that I wanted to like deal with it, let's just say. Like, probably get involved. I'm not sure, I don't know, but he's Sonolake is gonna basically explain the situation between Chronic and stuff like that. So Sonolake, can you hear me?
Yes, I
All
can
right.
hear you.
So go ahead. Tell me what happened with you and Chronic and stuff like that. What is the situation mainly about?
No, the situation was mainly about me speaking out against him for all of the shit he has been done with me and my friends for the past over 2 to 3 years, if I remember correctly. And he has been known for saying pretty terrible shit towards me and my friends, and even made sick jokes about my friends as well. And the beef started because I made a video speaking out against Chronic, and I showed the evidence of where he was actually narcissistic, self-centered, and a bigot. But when he saw this, he decided to accuse me of being a pedophile because over a Drew Pickles video, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And the time where I got accused of being a pedophile over Drew Pickles video was like around, I think, around 2022, which was last year. But where Kenny Anime accused me of being a pedophile over a joke, the joke, despite the fact that Drew Pickles videos themselves are just crude and satirical. Even if they had Myers in it, it's just still a joke. Either way.
Uh-huh.
But because of that, I responded to him and with the video, and I said, "Chronic, Drew Pickles' videos are just harmless, true satirical jokes that aren't meant to be taken seriously." And yet he just still takes it seriously, all because I decided to speak out against him and correctly proved him wrong. And then he said that I was siding with a lolicon advocate, even though it was off, even though I wasn't really siding with that lolicon advocate, who was a Mega Satorian. And I may like his video rant on Chronic, but what I didn't like is the fact that he's defending lolly shit. And I wasn't really siding him to begin with. I stood out of it and followed my own path to fight back. I've been fighting back against Chronic for like months now. And then every time he gets called out, right? Like every time when I made a tweet calling him out for making some disturbing, saying something that's like kind of unfunny, um, he says that I was actually canceling him, even though even though it was just more of a call out. And he says that I started the shit, even though it was him that started even though he started it with me and my friends. And there was evidence of him where he told one of my friends, Master Dragon Samurai, that she likes to fuck animals. Yeah, I'm not joking. He literally had the nerve to say that Master Dragon Samurai, who is a friend of mine, that she likes to fuck actual animals, like a dog and a horse. Mm-hmm.
So what are your views like? Didn't you say that his videos quite awesome and stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
Then then why did you still then if you hate him, then why did you like his videos?
I used the there was no, wait. There were videos of the it. You mean the lolicon advocate?
Both of his videos, but yeah.
Wait,
The one thing.
I have a question.
What is it?
So, like, are you trying to like argue that are you trying to argue that he's like somewhat like supporting like Lolicon because he like agrees with like one of the points against Chronic or whatever? I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm just confused, to be honest. I
yeah.
don't.
He just said that I was friends with a lolicon advocate, but the problem is I wasn't really friends with him to begin with.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I just wanted things to be cleared up for me because I'm just trying to get a better understanding of what's going on.
Yeah.
In the hood, but I was going to say what I was going to say, but I decided not to.
Hey, what's up, Winter?
I'm doing nothing much. I'm like dying right now.
That's odd.
Yeah, I'm fucking dying. Yo, for some reason, like my shit been fucking up. Just a minute. I gotta go fix some shit real quick. Fuck, bro. I don't know understand. But what the fuck type of shit I'm saying? All right. What's good to the chat of EndAllFilms? I just want to say hi because I joined in due to a specific podcast event. But my fucking phone, bro. I swear to God. I gotta
Yeah, the phone.
my period, say hi. I gotta say I got a new video coming up soon, probably tomorrow if you ask me. But wait, bro, my phone is so ass. Hold on. What a god, bro. This damn iPhone 13 bullshit.
uh, well, it's because it's due to the fact that he said it's due to the fact that I spoke out against him calmly, and then and then it and at some point starting to realize, okay, if he's not gonna reason with me, I guess I'm gonna have no choice but to fight back. So it's like fighting fire with fire, right? And then, like, if I was insulted because of Chronic's jokes and not calling a liberal, I make insults and jokes back at him, like talk back at him, saying, "Listen, brother, you try to call me a pedophile over a joke does not clearly prove that you're in the right." Even though it was obvious that there was no evidence to support the claim that I was actually a pedophile. And like I said, I was framed as a pedophile. I have been framed as a pedophile once before, because it was not just Chronic that framed me as a pedophile, but it was also Kenny Animate, B, one of her War Nights, and possibly Adrian.
What are you joking about, basically?
Okay, so what I was joking about, where there was a Drew Pickles video I made where Drew Pickles was like teaching Kenny Animate a swell lesson by ripping him off the ass with his 300-mile long cock, and it was like where Drew Pickles was like, and then I just made that video just to take a piss out of him, and then one of Kenny Animate's friends says, "Oh my god, this joke is not okay. Joking about rape is not okay." Now, I get that joking about rape is not okay, but when you call somebody a pedophile over a joke because I in fact made fun of Kenny Animate with a Drew Pickles video, it just shows that it really hurted their feelings and just got under their skin because of that.
Like, what were the age of these people anyway?
Now, the age of Kenny Animate, he was around 16 to 17. He was born around 2005. Born around 2005. I was
So
born
he's just
in
like,
2002.
so he was just calling you a pedophile because you made a joke about rape or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Even though it was obvious, even though that there was no evidence to support the claim that I was a pedophile, because Kenny Enemy and I were like most likely 3 years and 1 month apart from each other.
Damn. Oh shit, it works finally. So, Sonny Luna, I actually have a question. I actually might have a question for you.
Yeah.
How many times were you framed? Like, say how many times. I wanted to say that for a little bit.
Around 5 to 6 times.
Damn, 6?
Mm-hmm.
Christ.
And why are you like getting framed exactly?
Yeah, why are you getting
The
framed?
real
That's
reason
me.
why I got framed as a pedophile was because they wanted to think that I decided I was like, speaking out against B, but also speaking out against the others. And they did something that I didn't like, so I decided to like make jokes about it, make fun of them. But then B started attacking me and my friend Diana because we spoke out against them. And both of our older channels were terminated because her White Knights were flagging our channels to death. And this led to our terminate, and this led to us to create other accounts, old accounts, to stay low. So, and then afterwards, B and her White Knight went out of their way to like send lolly porn at me, mostly just to frame me as a pedophile. And some of the images contained some of the images were the characters from Love Life, around between 15 to 17 years old. Not only that, but they also sent me furry porn and other types of porn saying that I fapped to that shit. I was like, what the fuck? Like, to me, it's like a red flag. Because if you're gonna if you're gonna accuse me of being a pedophile over a joke, frame me a pedophile, right? Being a pedophile with no evidence because I send porn on the DM group just to troll around, and then try to send porn to me just to frame me a pedophile with no evidence against me, then it's clearly, then I'm like, who's the actual pedophile now? It's B and her White Knights that are doing it, that are sending me the lolly porn, and that to me is kind of
Okay.
hypocritical.
Okay, sorry. So remember how Chronic just posted joking about Tiananmen Square tragedy, stuff like that?
Yeah.
Why are you offended with that?
Well, it's due to the fact that he was somehow being kind of xenophobic and sometimes racist, and I wasn't surprised, so I was like, wait, what the fuck? I looked at this and I was like, yeah, that Times Square incident was kind of very controversial. It's not okay to joke with. Like, it's really not okay to joke with because it's gonna cause some controversy there, I presume. And it kind of offends the people in the type, kind of offends the people that who had experience with the Tiananmen Square incident, like some of the Chinese people who were victims of the Tiananmen Square incident as well. So I made a video speaking that out.
Then why did you joke about some other type shit if you're offended about the Tiananmen Square? Well, look, I understand that you're offended over this tragedy, but sometimes we need a little laugh during the bad times to cope with the trauma. You know that?
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm back. I just wanted to know what we're
That's kind of
talking about.
true. That's true.
What was the question, EndAllFilms, that you asked on Oluniac? I just came back. What's up?
I was just asking him why he was offended over a Tiananmen Square joke.
Oh, Tiananmen Square.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I gotta
Here's
read.
the thing, I've disagreed with Chronic before, like mainly when it came to research, but like I'm just kind of I know, I guess I'm kind of confused. Maybe I just need to be caught up a little more. I probably should watch Chronic's videos to get caught up on that too. I don't know.
But you could also
Well,
watch mine as well. That explains it as well.
I'll take my time.
Anyway, so Sonolic, if you're like offended with Tiananmen Square joke, then why did you joke about something that is dark, you know, than Tiananmen Square?
Well, what did you joke about?
Sonolic, what were you joking about basically?
Like you mean the Drew Pickles video that I made?
Something like that.
Yes, I'm not into
Well,
that.
Drew Pickles videos were based on that, but it's also based on like Twilight humor itself too. Most of the time. And
I brought the water microphone back. If you guys remember this microphone, then good lord, you have been with me throughout all the years I've been doing YouTube.
I think the Drew Pickles vids that I make were like mostly satirical. Like it's mostly based like Drew Pickles videos were based from the Barney Bunch, which the Barney Bunch was a speak-only group that was originated in Newgrounds in 2005. It's been around here for like 18 years, and the Twilight humor just never ages. So the Ghost 2 vids that I made, the Drew Pickles Ghost 2 vids I made, where Drew Pickles was teaching those homophobes and the bigots a swell lesson by fucking them in the ass with his 300 millimeter cock. It was actually more of a joke than just actually rape itself.
Depicted as like CP or anything like that, like for how most people
Not
would.
depict. Well, it's supposed to joke about it and to just make fun of it.
So it's satirical.
Yeah, Drew Pickles' videos are satirical. They're meant to be harmless, crude, satirical jokes that are meant to be taken seriously. And
okay, Drew Pickles.
Yeah, Drew Pickles goes
Wait, you gotta give me some context. Who is Drew Pickles, by the way? I just need some context.
Drew Pickles is a character from the show Rugrats.
Oh, the father, right?
And the real reason why he was
thought-
called the gayest man in the universe in the Barney Bunch was because it was supposed to like tell a joke about Drew Pickles being actually gay, like being really gay.
I don't know if you're like saying. I don't know if you're saying Jew or Drew. Like,
I think he's saying Drew. I think he's saying Drew.
Drew.
Yeah, Drew.
I thought it sounds like you're saying Jew. I'm like, who's Jew Pickles?
I'm going to try my best to like keep it together throughout this podcast because like sometimes in these moments I'm on the verge of like bursting out laughing.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try like keeping it together.
Yeah. Same.
All right. So, how old were you when you made the Drew Pickles video?
I think I was around 20. I think the very first time I made Drew Pickles videos was around I was around 18 at the time.
All right.
Since 2020. And then it inspired me to like create a speak-only group of mine called the EXE Union.
All right.
And the EXE Union was based on the Barney Bunch, the Ketchup Clan, and the Betty Bunch.
I get what you're talking about.
And it's where Exactor and his butt buddies go into swell places and then cause a lot of swell chaos. Kind of like the ones in Drew Pickles' Ghost videos. But except it's like my speak-only group. Because it's more likely to tell a joke and like having satirical effect in it. Yeah, and the one time that I made a video about Kenny Anime, I was around 20 at the time. Kenny Anime was 16, so you can say in the fact that it's a 4-year gap. But if you look at the birth dates where I was born in
The birth dates,
2002 and Kenny Anime was born in 2005, you can say that it's mostly a 3-year gap.
All right, so you're saying it was a 3-year gap, right?
Yes.
And if it was,
Just to be
so
clear, you had like no attraction or anything of the sort to like Kenny or whatever.
yeah, like no
No.
any like. All right, that's good. Then if there was no like sexual attraction related, then that's good.
I had no sexual attraction to Kenny. I just wanted to tell like a sex joke about where Jew Pickles teaches Kenny how to make a small lesson.
Oh, oh.
That
Then if
was the
there's no,
point.
then if there's no sexual attraction, then I guess that just makes the situation like slightly less slim.
Mm-hmm.
So
Um,
It's only just a matter of just, like making a fucking rape joke or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't
Mhm.
think
Oh,
it's that
I know it's a rape joke and all, but I just want to see what my boy Haley got in here. We both got zooted last night.
Oh, last night?
Yeah.
Yeah, last night we both got zooted.
Oh, damn, bro.
We both are getting zooted together after work.
Yeah.
So Haley, you got any questions to Sonu? Because I think I actually might have a question for Sonu, like of how I like found out about the whole Chronic and You drama.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was like on scrolling on YouTube one day, and I actually managed
Mm-hmm.
to find you in my recommended page. I managed to find you in the recommended section,
Mm-hmm.
so
and I found your channel, like where you had like the video about like Chronic, where you made your like long length video about him.
Mm-hmm.
So I watched it, and I think it was like I think you had like a different voice or something like that.
I think it was a speak audio voice. Usually
Oh,
adult male one.
oh. Do you use your real voice for your videos?
Sometimes I usually do that, but most of the time, nah. I just prefer
Oh,
like the speak audio voice because I thought the speak audio voice would sound like a little bit funnier.
yeah. So now I see where I'm coming from with this. So I managed
Mm-hmm.
to watch your video. I managed to tune in. I saw all the back and forths. And what I did, I just did nothing. I didn't really say much about the situation.
Yeah.
That's just exactly what I did. Then you did a video with Cyrix. It was called, I think it was the Vionsbergs, yes.
Oh yeah, the
No,
best one of the Vionsberg moments where I make fun of them.
yeah, the Vionsbergs. Were you in that video? But Cyrix was here.
I'm not sure,
Um,
but
You don't remember?
don't
yeah,
really remember.
I think it was a different person. I think it was a different person.
Mm.
so
Like
Sonu,
I made videos called like Kitty Animate the Little Bitch series.
Yeah.
And it was to actually like call out not only to call out Kenny, but make fun of him. Like taking actual piss out of him.
oh yeah,
Even though it was obvious, it was like more of a satirical effect. I put some jokes there just to give you guys a good old laugh.
yeah. I remember when Kenny Animate was sensitive to dark jokes when he doesn't know who Borat is and shit like that. So Sonolunik, quick question: do you know who Borat is?
Murakis?
Borat.
Borat.
Borak.
Borat.
He's asking about the comedian Borat, the Indian. No, what is his nationality?
What?
What is Borat's nationality?
He's Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstani. All right.
I never heard of him. But I did some research about Kenny Animate's Encyclopedia Dramatica page. I took a whole thing and I was like, that's not surprising of what Kenny Anime did. Like, I didn't know that Kenny Anime did terrible shit in the past. And there was some evidence against him. But I'm like the only one that can like speak out. So
Yeah,
I may
had no
not be
idea
the
about
only
Kenny
victim.
Anime until like everyone about him.
I know who Kenny Anime is. Basically, like Kenny Anime was a
Oh, I know him.
YouTuber that made a bunch of Go Anime grounded videos most of the time, and
Huh?
he was known for he was not only known for making those grounded videos and rants and whatnot.
I
He was known
remember.
for making like drama and shit.
Yeah, I can drop my own Kenny story, bro. Yeah, I can drop my own Kenny story. You want me to drop my own Kenny story?
Sure, why
So pretty
not?
much I was like added into a GC with Kenny and shit, and like I actually managed to handle him all by myself for like 20 minutes. I was straight up like dunking on him while eating Popeyes. Like straight up, I was eating a Popeyes chicken sandwich, extra chicken tenders on the side, and straight up dunking on Kenny by myself in the GC. And then after 20 minutes, he wanted me removed.
Oh wow! I
So
also
for me,
smacked on Getty too on the DM group, like
yeah,
smacking him around just to make fun of him and his fuck buddies who were
yeah,
dragging me into this.
yeah, like Sparker.
So that's what led me to make the Drew Pickles video on Kenny to like
Oh,
teach Kenny and me a lesson on what happens when he drags me and my friends into unnecessary drama.
So can you
this
tell
is
me
how
who?
you
Go
got the
ahead.
inspiration for the video.
Yeah,
All right, I
So
understand that.
so who is Drew Pixels basically?
Drew Pickles. Drew Pickles was a character from wasn't Drew Pickles was a character from Rugrats.
Yeah, it's the father of Tommy, if I'm right.
No, the father of Angelica.
Oh, then wait, who's Tommy's father?
Stu Pickles.
Oh, right.
Do you know Ethan Davis, Sonolik?
Yes, I know about Ethan Davis.
Oh,
Ethan who?
Ethan Davis, yes. My friend Diana knows about. I think my friend knows about him.
Who is that, bro?
Ethan Davis was actually a pedophile, and he was best known for grooming minors. And when I dug deep into the situation of Ethan Davis, I found out the clear whole evidence against him and how. So my friend Master Dragon Samurai made a video taking a piss out of Ethan Davis,
Mm-hmm.
and
hold up, taking a piss of what? Wait, who?
she made a Drew Pickles and Barney Bunch Goes To video just to take a piss out of Ethan Davis.
Who?
Mm-hmm.
You know, Master Dragon Samurai. She's a friend of mine.
How old is she at that time?
When she made a video taking a piss out of Ethan Davis, around 17.
What the fuck?
Wait, what?
Yeah. She
Whoa,
was
whoa,
17.
hold up. So, wait,
2020.
Ding, bro. What the?
what? So, oh fuck. So, probably they don't know what CP is at that time, since Ethan
Yeah.
Davis drama.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Ethan Davis was actually a pedophile who's been. I don't know. I think Ethan Davis was a pedophile who's been grooming minors for like a long time. And my friend Master Arsara made a video about Ethan Davis and like the whole situation. But as I dug clearly, so my friends and I were trying to like troll Ethan Davis to make fun of him. And I did made videos encountering him, and I was laughing my ass off when he left the group when he found out that the victim, Master Dragon Samurai, trolled Ethan Davis saying, "Hello, hey, how's it going, you little pedal shit?" And then he left the call immediately. I was like laughing my ass off about that. Not only did my friends expose Ethan Davis, but little did I know, Ethan Davis was like, no, Ethan Davis was also a zoophile
Oh,
too.
isn't that just exciting?
All right, Shaw.
Yeah,
All right,
and he also plays the LGBTQ, the Q card, the suicide card, and using
else?
politics as a scapegoat to like avoid his pedophilia, like to avoid being exposed as a pedo.
Wait, politics to avoid being a pedophile? What?
Yeah,
Yo.
yeah,
So
Ethan Davis.
podcast.
Yeah, no, Davis
And
used
Haley,
things as excuses.
yo,
Makes excuses just to get away with his pedophilia.
I don't get why
It's
is he using politics as an excuse.
Wait, who's using politics as an excuse?
Ethan Davis.
Oh, real quick, y'all. I wanted to say I got some stuffed crust pizza. I might get my crust stuffed in the end. I know that's a weird ass joke, but don't blame me because I make the weirdest jokes on YouTube.
Yep.
I make the
Same,
weirdest.
bro. Bro, I make some weird jokes too.
I make way
Everybody
too much.
makes.
Haley, you know what I'm talking about, right? When it comes
Yeah,
to weird
brother.
jokes, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you make the weirdest
Like-
fucking jokes in the world, yo.
Yeah, like the toilet, and then adding some toilet humor into it.
Yes. Yeah. But not really too much.
Which
Not
is
really
like
too
the
much.
borderline Barney Bunch humor.
Yeah. All right, y'all. So I got some stuffed crust cheese pizza. So I'm gonna like hop out. If there's still time, I might come back. It was
Alright.
nice seeing all of you, especially Haley. I did not expect you to be on this podcast, and he's gonna put me on his next video. So that is a absolute W.
Absolute W in the slightest, my boy.
Yes. Thank you all so much for hearing me. I'm so glad to have tuned in and ask some questions, and I'm gonna hop out. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I might post a YouTube channel. I might post a YouTube video tomorrow. Fuck it.
I might add you as a friend, Winter, buddy.
Okay. Alright. Anyway, so Sonolytic. So you two were both confronting together on YouTube community tab, right?
Yeah.
Why not do it on Discord instead of freaking a YouTube community? Cause we can both you guys can both like easily get taken down with some shit.
The real reason why I didn't want this was to actually prevent the situation from going any further. So I try to keep the situation as minimal as possible to make sure that the Discord situation doesn't happen. Like, I got dragged into a DM group where Chronic is. So, you know what I did? I rightfully blocked someone that added me to the group and blocked all of them that tried to add me into the group. So I did it quietly without thinking twice about it. Because I knew something sinister was going on.
What are you talking about, Sinister?
Like how Chronic was using other people to to drag me into a DM group.
Alright. You could have confronted Chronic. Why not do that?
I don't know.
You gotta stand up for yourself, man. Like me personally, I wouldn't let that shit slide.
Yeah. I should have done that early. Should have done it.
You might as well should have confronted him.
I know I made that out, but I knew the plan. If it's just one-on-one instead of the whole DM group, none of this would have happened.
Right.
It'd be like one of the easiest ways to win a fight.
Mm-hmm. So, other questions. Sonolytic, do you know the difference between dark jokes and edgy jokes?
Dark jokes and edgy jokes.
Do you know the differences?
So dark humor is something like you may think it's serious, but it's actually funny. An edgy joke is where you put like a little like something that's serious or like an event that happened, a serious event that happened, like making a joke about it. I think.
Close enough. But let me tell you. So basically, dark jokes are meant to be funny. Edgy humor is meant to be unfunny. And oh shit.
Oh
Anyway,
shit.
no. Don't just remain calm, bro. Like, just remain calm. So, anyway, like I was saying, the differences between dark and edgy humor is that dark jokes are, well, edgy humor is meant to offend anyone. Like, it's meant to
Yes.
offend anyone. and dark jokes are meant to be funny. Edgy humor is an example. Actually, racist jokes are meant to be edgy humor. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's meant to offend anybody. Let me give you an example. So Hitler jokes, World War II related type bullshit. So, you know, Hitler jokes can be like dark and edgy humor, cause those events of the Holocaust, shit like that, Jew jokes, anything like that. You know, there's a
Mm-hmm.
huge difference. They're
Yeah.
similar but different. You know,
Pretty different.
I So, Connor, you may talk. I don't know if you have a mic or not. So, anyway, so
Mm.
Connor, are you with us?
Yeah, with you.
Hello,
Yeah, with you.
Hmm.
Connor. What happened to your voice?
What happened to me?
Oh,
Hear me now?
oh yeah, I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Yeah, I had my headphones. Yeah, I didn't have my headphones off. That's why.
All
Mm.
right.
So let's talk. So let's talk about the zoophilia claims. You claim that I was. You claim that I was a zoophile because I said that I told your friend that I was about the orgy thing with a dog and a horse.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't.
Yes,
But you can't
technically.
even. But you can't. But I can't even call you no sick pervert or a pedophile, or I can't even call you racist because of the things you said. Wondering
Mm.
why, and I'm just wondering why I can't say shit, but you can.
Mm. I don't know.
Connor, weird
You
question, but
really got.
race.
Hmm.
Connor,
Technically.
weird.
You definitely got the reasons why we've been fighting. We've been fighting ever since.
Yeah.
So
I feel like we're getting kind of sick of it, both of us.
actually, we can actually can continue this if we have to because apparently
Yeah.
you just don't really want to fucking listen, and
Hmm.
you just really just want to be all hypocritical and shit, not giving a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, your points have been proven. You've been proving my points like over and over again, but you don't even give a fuck about nothing. And that is surprising though.
Hmm.
That is surprising though. Even if you keep on slandering me more and more and more, but if I slander you, it's a problem. So basically, that you're just fucking shit up here.
Hmm.
I just went one day. Were you trying to bring up the name? Even did, if we did left alone, one of us brung our names up. Even though I leave you alone, you just want to bring my name up.
Mm-hmm. Technically.
So anyway, actually, you just wanted to. Anyway, you just don't even You just don't even care. In a
Yeah.
point, you just don't even give a shit about none of the things you've done worse, but only want to come after me with the
Yes.
slander me.
Technically.
And that is, and I can see that you're aware of that, but you don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's what you said. Karma can hit back. Like
Yeah.
the times you called
It
me a
can hit
monkey, and
back
then
to me, but it can also hit back to you as well.
shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. You actually, yeah, of course, it can hit back to me as well, but I can also hit it back to you. You keep calling me a monkey, so I called you a legal immigrant.
Oh,
I mean,
wow. I wasn't really surprised about that.
yeah, that's the thing about karma. You mess things up. You wanted to mess it up there, and guess what? Two can play that game.
Yeah. I knew that you were gonna fight back. Gotta say, you got some pretty strong comebacks though, and I love that.
You messed things up.
Of course I do. But I just,
Oh, now you're just going to record. Oh, now you're just going to repeat everything I said.
nah.
I just heard that.
I know we're just, this is just funny. Sometimes I just laughed about it because it's like one idiot and then another idiot fighting each other like ba 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 eh.
Actually, the only idiot around is you.
Yeah,
And I
technically.
can even tell that you're. I can also tell that you're. You can also coping around here, death threatening me and stuff. Where I'm just living rent free in the head, and you just want to get my attention.
I mean, that's what trolls want, though. They just want attention.
Of course,
I mean, I understand why. I understand why, though.
you don't want to understand. That's the whole point.
Wait, so
Yeah.
how is Sonolunic considered a pedophile? I need context.
Yeah, we need some context on that.
Other than that Drew Pickles video, maybe something about the 5-year age gap or something like that. Maybe you kind of want. Maybe you don't even give a shit about 6-year-olds dating some 20-year-old or some 20-year-old.
I wasn't really sexually attracted to Kenny, though. That's the problem.
Did I say you're sexually attracted?
No, you're not. I don't think you did.
I didn't.
Okay, then
I
you
didn't
did
say
not.
none of that. I didn't say none of that.
Yeah, technically.
And you just and that my rating video that got me concerning that this is not right here.
Yeah,
Something's not right.
but it was more of Kenny's OC being raped than the actual person of Kenny Anime.
You kind of get that from a person who like lolly.
Well, that Lolicon, I've heard about that Lolicon being an awful piece of shit. I may like his rant videos about you, but I didn't like that Lolicon to begin with.
That's funny because you did side it with him because he made a video out of me.
Yeah, technically. But
You're
like I
saying I
said,
ain't
even
bad.
if
You're saying
even if
I
that
ain't
lolly
bad.
was fictional,
Okay.
he's criticized either way. I didn't like him. I started to not like him and just stay out of his situation because I was like,
It's kind of funny that he peed his pants because he got betrayed by you.
he just peed his pants down. I was laughing my ass off.
Yeah, like we both pissed him off or something like that.
Yeah,
Actually, he is more annoying anyway.
he's
because
more
of the-
annoying than us. So yeah.
In fact, I just don't even understand. I'm just concerned about that, about the rating videos out of minors, and that got me thinking that this is definitely not right. I have
Yeah.
no issues with Drew Pickles videos. I used to watch Barney Budge videos, and also I
Oh, you do?
fan of, well, only just one. That was actually my favorite, and it's from someone who was revealed as a pedophile later on.
That's
The
pretty.
person, yeah, that was surprising.
Have you guys considering reconcile?
What? In fact, when I see the context about the Kenny video, it got me concerning that this is definitely not. This is definitely wrong. Something's not wrong. Something's not right. Something's not supposed to be right here.
Hmm. Yeah.
And even if it's actually, even if you are joking around here, that is too far when it comes of
Yeah, that
people
is.
who are younger than you.
But it's still a joke either way. I
It
mean,
was
that's the point
surprising
of
that you
like.
and there's a part that you also excuse the age of consent thing.
Hmm. Isn't like the age of consent supposed to be like mostly 16 to 18 though?
I mean, you have that as an excuse in that other video.
Hmm. Yeah, I think I took that out of portion.
Took that out of portion.
Yeah.
I see. Took out of portion.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, after all, I really have no issues with us becoming a community. No issues at all.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right about that.
It's just you in general.
It's you and I fighting back one after another. Like, bop, 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 bop. It's like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure where it's like,
Like crabs and plankton or something like that.
yeah, crabs and plankton. I love that joke.
Who knows that plankton's trying to get that formula.
Who's trying to get that Florida plankton himself? Like it's like Plankton was trying to steal like the secret Krabby Patty formula. Hmm.
So, Sonalik, off-topic question. What do you think of Wani Zamora?
Wani Samora? Who is that?
Wani Zamora.
Wani
You probably don't
Samora.
know him.
Probably don't know him.
You
Right.
probably don't. I do.
All right. Explain it.
Explain who.
Body some more.
Why do I have to explain?
Because I don't know who that guy is though.
I mean, do I have to say it?
Yeah, like you don't have to.
Actually, find out by yourself.
All right then. Guess I'll find out myself.
Wait, so Sonalik, so why not you guys fight each other in a Discord and instead of YouTube community tab?
It sounds like a good idea.
It's very funny because you haven't friended me.
I was waiting for you to friend me. Still waiting.
I mean, we was in the DM earlier, and you apparently forgot all about me.
Yeah, technically.
I mean, I would say fighting on the YouTube community would be a huge waste of time, so I would prefer Discord.
Yeah, Discord. I think it would be easier with Discord though.
Maybe. I mean, what else? Other than Twitter. Someone blocked me there.
Because I knew you were gonna plan. Guess I was a
Plan
genius
what?
then. I knew that you were
Plan
gonna plan
what?
to expose me.
Playing what?
To
Something on
expose me
Twitter?
on Twitter. Yeah.
How is that? That sounds pussy.
Yeah, it kind of sounds
That's not,
like me being a pussy. Yeah, I took the L.
what's the point? Yeah, of course. So what's the point of not? What's the point?
Yeah, like, what's the actual point?
And I haven't blocked you.
Hmm.
I'm just wondering what took you so long.
Hmm. Well, it's to keep the situation down and down. Was to keep the situation from spreading any further.
I sort of doubt that.
Hmm. Like you gave it a doubt?
I'm doubting on it because, from the looks of it, we've been fighting. We've been still going at it on community tabs. And I'm just wondering why it's not on Twitter. Wondering why you blocked me on Twitter. I mean, I haven't fight there anymore.
Hmm. Guess you gave up then.
Gave up. You the one blocked me.
Hmm.
So who gave up on that?
Guess I'll give it up myself. And I think if we both give up, that might make things resolved.
Gave up on what?
Like, if we just ignored each other finally for once, maybe we could get things resolved. That might be an easier solution.
I don't know. You said before life would be better off without me.
Hmm. Yeah, technically.
And that post got deleted.
Yeah.
Wonder why.
I don't know why. Guess it was the bots. Guess it was the stupid YouTube bot thing. Or maybe did I accidentally deleted it?
Accidentally. I doubt on that. How could
Hmm.
you how could you how could you even accidentally delete the post?
Hmm.
When technically you just delete it on purpose.
Hmm. Yeah, I did.
Of course you did. I was thinking about that.
It's like watching. It's like an entire clown show in a nutshell. Well, everybody. Well, the one of us are performing the action, and everybody just laughs at us for being clowns, and they're eating their enjoyful popcorn.
I was just wondering why you took everything as a joke. I'm just
Come
saying.
on, bro. I make jokes all the time. I mean, we aren't we all jokey and funny and doing a little bit of trolling?
I'm just saying. Because technically you did went off on an impersonator.
Mm-hmm. Because I knew who was the impersonator. The real Sonolianic was actually an impersonator. And I could tell it was like Nick Moon. Because I was the one that
Yeah.
made fun of Nick Moon.
Yeah, I know that's him as well.
So Nick Moon was also once one of these One Nights. And I could tell from this because I decided to keep making fun of him. And then I started laughing at him for being an absolute clown. It's it's like a clown show that I'm watching. I mean,
Actually, I don't. I didn't really know about that because
hmm.
sometimes you just don't really accept the fact that you got yourself into a clown show yourself.
Guess I did.
Of course you did.
And I might laugh about the cloud. I might do it again with the cloud shows and just watch the beauty of the cloud show.
No, you
Just made fun. Yeah, I just made 3 videos just to take a piss out of Kenny. Taking pisses out of Kenny. Just to laugh at him for being an absolute clown.
A
Like, Kenny
clown.
Anime is like the biggest clown in the Go Anime community. A legendary
Like,
clown.
I gotta say, this guy is pretty much a freaking headache.
Yeah, he gave both of us a headache. Pretty much. Guess I
So,
didn't
and
know this. Guess I didn't do this early. If we did this early, we would have. Everything would have been, completely resolved to begin with.
I don't know. I don't
Hmm.
know about that.
You're not sure about that?
Not really know about that, no. Because how can it be resolved?
Hmm.
What do you think? A peace treaty can work out?
You mean like to work with a situation?
Can a peace treaty can work? Can a peace treaty work out?
Yeah, technically a peace treaty.
Who's gonna sign it?
I will. You and I will be the ones to sign the peace treaty.
And who's gonna say
Witness for it, by the
words?
way. Witness for it as well.
Hmm. I'm not sure though.
You're not sure who's gonna say words? Then maybe a peace treaty ain't gonna be here because no one's not gonna say words.
Hmm. Guess not then.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Actually, I was expecting someone to put words on paper just to get this stuff, just to get it started.
Mm-hmm. Technically.
Technically, but technically, maybe words ain't gonna be put on paper.
Maybe. Maybe, maybe not.
And speaking of which, how can the others actually think? How do the others think that it will last?
Who knows? Maybe it might come to an end at some point.
The end.
If one of us aside our differences and admit how wrong we are, both of us are, and then, move on with our life. Simple.
How simple can it be?
Like we said, okay, we can admit that we are both in the wrong, right? And then we apologize to each other for what we did, and then, move on with our life.
And how exactly gonna pull it off?
With one simple apology. A calm, simple apology. I
And
know I
how
may
it's
be.
gonna be out?
Hmm?
How it's gonna be planned out?
Like I said, how's this gonna plan out? Let's say. It's kind of hard to explain though.
It can be hard to explain.
So, for me it is, but you know what? It's like we said. If we apologize and promise not to do again, improve ourselves that we're a better person, and move on with our life, maybe things would be much better.
Even I said I overreacted on a Drew Pickles video,
Yeah.
and a part that you slandered.
Mm-hmm. Technically. I already know that Ivan gave us both a headache. The way that he betrayed us. The way that he betrayed me was not okay. Didn't like him. I mean, we both may hate each other. But hey, at least we can do each other one favor, though.
And what is the favor?
To take care of the one person that we're only after. Those
There's a
pedophiles.
problem.
There
Though
is?
there is a problem with Kenny, though. I have
Yeah.
to stay out.
Hmm.
Yeah, I have to stay out.
Yeah. I guess you have to.
There's a really shared post I made on Kenny, but I was told to delete it.
Hmm. And
I
who
ain't the
told you
only
about
one.
that?
I ain't the only one who have to stay out.
Alrighty then. It's kind of hard. I guess it's best for you to stay. It's for both of us to stay out of Kenny's situation.
Yeah,
Because
he ain't my time here, but I'm just gonna let him cope, seethe, and suffer.
yep, cope, seethe, and suffer while we use our popcorn. And while you're eating, I'll be like, "Hey, can I have some of the popcorn just to watch the clown show?" It's like actual clowns.
I would share.
Definitely. Like watching watching the clowns, like watching the clowns of the Golden Cutie. It seems like at some point the Golden Cutie can in fact fall into ruin in the future. We can.
Fallen since
Yep. And at some
everything,
point, everything they
everything was
once had.
for like everything was perfect in the early 2010 until it falls off with people acting like we can't say this anymore. We can't, and people who wage over small things. It has this. It just they have gotten some the bad reputation.
Yep.
It even gotten worse too. Medium and big commentators even blasting all of us for being mistakes in this community.
Yeah.
Well, not actually mistakes, but we're like the community is more like it's more
A
like
dumpster fire. Like a massive breeding ground.
a dumb cult.
Yep. A dumb cult. Like it's a massive breeding ground. Not only a dumb cult, but it's also a massive breeding ground of incels, pedophiles, bigots, you name it.
People who even still like pedophiles despite.
Yikes.
Yep. And pedophiles in the Golden Cutie are like way more common than any other community.
It is. Well, actually, the local community I see worse. Well, not as worse as the certain
Gotcha.
four. The certain four.
Mm-hmm.
I would name the four: Vidrin, Rainboy. And there's
Oh, those jackasses.
yeah, those guys. And there's a guy named Jerry who is still around, dating multiple minors in a polygamy act.
Don't you mean polyamory though? Because it's more of polyamorous relationship to polygamy. Because
Polyamorous, polyamatory, whatever they call it, they are still fucked up,
yep,
even when it comes to minors.
especially technically. So that's your point of view, though. That's pretty understandable.
It is. Even if I have to, even when I have to be harassed by those who like pedophiles.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it all started since 2021, all the way up to this year.
Yep. Guess you suffered the same.
Of course, I suffer the same.
I
I
guess
nearly quit. I
Yeah.
nearly quit,
Supposing
but I
you
came back.
Yep. It's like one of us didn't want to talk about the situation, didn't want to expose them anymore because it's like, ugh, these guys are just too dumb, too unreasonable.
Oh, I can still do the same. I can still do my thing of exposure,
Yeah.
even if I have to, even if I have to take over 100 stupid people who don't want to understand. Bring it
Our
on.
goal, it's, yep.
My
Take
channel has
over.
been terminated like for long enough.
Yep. Someday.
Yeah, it's been terminated and
I think I got
long.
terminated once before. I think I got terminated by a pedophile enabler. B, the same person who framed me as a pedophile. The one who used you and other people just to think that I was. Even though it was obvious you were you didn't know about the situation or the terrible truth behind her
I did.
eyes.
Yeah, of course I didn't know. I was brainwashed and fall for slander.
Mm-hmm.
And so I found out. I found out that about that butter about everything, even the part that she's been dating 16-year-olds, and
Possibly even
that
younger as well.
and that lonely picture of Buttercup. I also found out.
Yeah. I found that out too, but the situation just died out on already.
I don't know why it died out. I just don't know why.
And because these white knights were defending that shit.
Oh man, why?
I think we both rated B server and it was like the right thing to do. Because she didn't care about us and we decided to give her the big old karma that she deserved. Because she did this shit for us for 2 years now. And since now that we found out her true disgusting nature, ever since she started slandering my friend's nice guy Eric, I think you were falling into that. I think we were manipulated by B to slander nice guy Eric.
Actually, I thought this guy was. Actually, I thought this guy was actually yelling out murderer. I was thinking of.
I don't think nice guy Eric did anything wrong to this situation. I think B was the one that manipulated Eric into this.
That's funny because the guy was posting knives, saying all this stuff.
And he kind of regretted it later then.
Yeah. From the looks of it, I even saw that regret.
I guess we both regretted.
Yeah, we did. I guess that was actually. I guess. Okay, I have to admit that was maybe both of us think what is uncalled for.
Mm-hmm. Yup.
And maybe it might not, maybe or maybe not, it would be a better time to take it all back.
Mm-hmm.
Or just bury the hatchet.
Yup. If we work together to take down all these pedophiles and take out the Gourmet Cutie, we can finally make sure that it falls all the way back
In,
to.
in fact, I'm already actually. In fact, I'm already having other interests of the other community aimed by locals.
Locals. Oh, you mean like locals like Christian, right?
Yep, Chris Chan.
Oh, that guy. Oh, that guy. Oh, that guy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Something like that.
Lucky ass got in jail.
Yeah, that
Yeah, he
motherfucker.
deserved all his.
No, he got released.
Yeah, I can't believe they
Yeah,
dropped
fuck,
all charges
fuck
against him.
Christian. But the only thing that's going to be like the final nail in the coffin for Christian is the homeless saga. And it can
I don't
happen
know.
at some point.
He's living with his
Guys
mom
in a
again, you
group.
know.
That's way worse.
He got off scot-free. I don't know how, but he did it.
That's way worse.
But if you've
Because
seen his
who
release
knows
photos,
that
he's
Chris
like
Floyd-
traumatized, man. I think he's done.
Yeah.
He probably got visited by someone in the shower.
Who knows what this guy will do? Who knows that this guy will do the same next to his own mother?
Who knows? It might be terrible.
Also, ever heard of this person goes by the name of Cyrax?
Yes, I know about Cyrax. I know that locale. He got arrested.
Absolutely.
And
The case was dismissed because some guy aware of myself became a jackass, regretting what he done, and got the attorney fooled the judge to dismiss the case. So apparently the only hope that is left is the pedophilia stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he been falling for decoys since 2012, well 2013 I think. I even saw his community forums page. Guy choked his own grandmommy too. Still living with her. Shouldn't be in a group home or something like that. But this guy is like he's like more annoying and he's like more annoying us than funny because this guy just don't because of his narcissistic bullshit.
There's also a guy there's also another person that also acts like Cyrex Smash Bandicoot.
Daniel Larson.
You never heard of Smash Bandicoot? Like he was a guy that said like pornographic material to children and
I don't
harassing
know.
people for years.
Nope, I don't know that. I don't know him.
You know?
All I heard is people like Cyrex, Tyrese Sneed, Daniel Larson.
What about Dale, like low tier guy? You know about that guy, right?
That you should kill yourself guy.
Yeah.
I only like him because of the meme.
But what
This
I didn't
guy's-
like him is like he's a complete douchebag.
He's extremely arrogant.
Yep. Like he
Deluded
tries
is
so hard to be like a Giga Chad.
No
Complete.
wonder why he prefers himself as the low tier guy because he's never gonna be high tier.
Yep. He'll never reach a high tier. But he'll never become a Chad. Oh. I even made a joke about be the liquid version of low tier god, high tier devil.
I
Or
don't know
high-tier
about
god.
high tier. I never heard about a high tier devil.
It's where
You-
it's high tiered.
You would
Like
be low
liquid.
tier devil.
Mhm.
Okay. Never heard nothing about this high tier devil guy. But actually, this low tier guy, he's actually a dick in general. But he's only likable because of his memes.
Yep. Only likable because of his memes. And he's like, you have served zero purpose. You should kill yourself now.
Lightning striking and all that stuff.
Yeah, like going kaboom, gadoom, gadoom, boom, boom. Actually, I didn't know you were actually that bad of a person. You're not as bad as I thought. Seem like a pretty cool, chill dude.
Actually, might be chill, might go off, might be chill, might be a deranged son of a bitch. You know, I have like 3 personalities of me. One who don't care, the one who's chill, and the other one who just acts a little narcissistic.
Yep. I guess I did the same. I guess we both have the similar point here. You should imagine changing from chronic pain to chronic diarrhea. Like that was a joke that I made where there's like fart sounds into it.
Actually, I was thinking of changing the name. I used to have the name Chronic Traumaticus. I used to have the name Chronic Traumaticus. Something like that.
Yeah,
That
something
was
like
like
that.
that was an edgy attempt though.
Wow. An attempt?
Yes.
Well, that's cool.
The name's long, so I removed it.
Yep. I guess weren't you originally named Fiery Instinct?
I go by all the names.
So you're technically the same person. Got it.
Yeah. I go by all the names.
Mm-hmm.
And those names have been historically on the have been in my history forever.
Always on your history. You went from Red Warrior and then Fiery Instinct,
So
and then
no, not really. I was okay, you're gonna laugh at this. I used to go by Cool Gamer 101 in
Cool
middle school
Gamer
days.
101. Middle school days.
Then Cool Warrior 600. Then Red Warrior 600. Then Fire God 60. And then Flame God 64. Fire Legend 64. Dark Warrior 64. And then back to Red Warrior again. Then that's when Fiery Instinct was born. Sunlight. Then a Lava Cruiser 999. Finally, Chronic Zircon.
999.
Chronic 999.
Mm-hmm.
Still,
Super duper swell in the bum bum.
still preferred as Chronic 99. Still prefer as Chronic Zircon.
Mr. Zircon then.
Mostly preferred as Chronic.
Chronic.
Because people call me Chronic. They don't prefer me as Chronic Zircon. Even when I go to Chronic 999, they still call me Chronic.
Mm. I think I've been a fan for like Barney Bunch humor for like how many years? Maybe ever since I was middle school. I think I was a long time fan of the Barney Bunch.
I discovered Barney Bunch when I was in elementary.
Oh, oh, so you know about the humor then?
I know about Drew Pickles, Ronald McDonald.
Better known as Penis Clown.
Yes. I
Then
only
Barney the
watched
Triple
like,
Testicle,
and I only
Dinosaur, Dick the
I
Clown,
only
Ned
watched the
Flanders,
video.
at the Butt Riot.
I only watched like I only watched like minimum of 2 videos of it. Just 2. And that's how yeah, just 2 videos of it. And that's it. And suddenly it became more. I started having some inches more when it comes to well, until that Drew Pickles and Kenny thing, that got me thinking like, okay, this guy's nuts. I'm out of here.
Because you knew how funny. Because you knew how too far it goes. It's like
Yes,
pushing through the limits and then breaking the limit. The
of
way that I
course.
make jokes, the way that I make those Drew Pickles videos to take pisses out of the dumbest of the biggest of the locals, just to take pisses out of them. It's like me watching the clown show.
Yep.
And the very first
And
time, like, I did like Drew Pickles videos was the one on the far right ones, like the quartering, geeks and
I
Boss
heard
of
about
Series 2 or
geeks and
4.
I heard about geeks and gamers before. Highly
Oh,
conservative. Highly conservative and probably just don't understand some things.
yep.
I'm probably not. I'm probably hate. I probably don't even like both sides at this point due to
Same.
in
I
my point
honestly
of
don't
view.
like both sides either.
Same thing. Actually, the point is both parties are deluded. Saying all the messed up, saying all those brainwashing things, and also try dividing the country, dividing everyone, being sensitive over small stuff. I seen it
Mhm.
all.
I've seen it the same way you did. It's like watching an entire war, a pointless war.
It is a war. It's been a war. It's been a war since decades.
And it's like the only way to save yourself is to follow your own path.
And be independent.
Mm-hmm. Being free from both
Ironic.
sides.
Ironically, I'm a centrist Democrat, meaning that I'm like a center left.
Center left. I am the same way as you.
Are you sure, or are you just mocking me?
I am the. I am just. I'm not only centrist, but I'm sometimes a left leaning.
I am also. I am actually both, but suddenly I'm starting to become like a left sidey on most points than the right sidey.
Mm-hmm. Because what does the right side? Because the right is just as bad as the left.
The right is terrible. terrible. It's way worse than the left at this point.
Yep. And the only way to save ourselves now is to like escape
Like
the
literally,
country.
they're like literally. You know those pick me, like those right gays that are like, oh yeah, let's get rid of transgender people, so they'll leave us alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not gonna leave you alone after that.
They
I
don't
am.
actually. They don't like child transitions. They don't like
I'm
gender
fine with,
affirming care
like,
on
I'm
children.
fine if they take away I don't care. Like, you should be allowed to choose, but like, there should be
Mhm.
like an age limit. Like, not like
Now
they're
people
recommending.
starting
Like
to
they're taking
think.
away. Like they're taking away all gender affirming care and like LGBTQ stuff. Like, if there's like this little thing that got leaked recently, like this like very right wing like thing that's as soon as if they get Republican president elected in this election, in the next 180 days, they're gonna implement like a bunch of these like policies that are very like it's basically fascism. They're basically
Project 2025.
Oh yeah, well, let me see if I can find it again.
I was kind of scared about that because if that were to happen, I'm getting the fuck out of this country. No way, Jose. I'm gonna live in the United States. I'd rather escape somewhere
2025.
safe.
That's
That's
the Project 2025. Like, what is that? Like, what are they trying to do?
They're trying to
Try to
become
make the
fascist.
country more dictatorial, like to
Like
make
literally,
Trump a dictator.
The right is basically fascism at this point in the U.S.
Yeah.
The left are just brain dead.
Yeah, they're just not doing anything
No,
about it.
It's the leaders of our thing.
Biden
No.
actually, and Biden is a
like
mistake.
Biden's a schizo. But if,
Should have
if
been,
like
should have
Trump
been
does
other,
nothing either.
Biden
should
and
have been
Trump
any
are both
other people
pedophiles.
other than Biden, like some other Democrat or Ron DeSantis.
Like,
Yeah. Ron
Florida has made
DeSantis
it.
or Mike
Florida has put in
Pence
the
is
death
worse
sentence
than
now.
Donald Trump.
Florida's
Ron
put in the
DeSantis-
Not
death
gonna lie,
sentence.
Biden and Trump are pedophiles.
Biden and Trump are both bad presidents.
Yeah, because they
Incredibly terrible.
both visited Jeffrey Epstein Island.
Yeah, and they're both just terrible presidents. They shouldn't be leading the free world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Biden
like
and
literally,
Trump.
look at Florida
Yeah,
right now.
Biden and Trump are mistakes.
Look at Florida. As a recap, right now, Florida
Mike Pence
has
is
actually
just
put
a
in the
puppet.
death sentence.
I actually think Mike Pence is a lot worse than Donald Trump.
Honestly, I don't.
Terrible.
Honestly, I don't.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Mike Pence is like a walking puppet with Trump shoving up the apps.
Yep.
Oh yeah, the Heritage Foundation. Yeah, Project 2025. That's like insane. Like
That's an insane project.
Like,
what's next after the
I
LGBTQ? Are they gonna frame every Hispanic as a rapist and then blacks and Asians?
They're gonna cut out the
I think they
LGBTQ
wanted to
first, 'cause
storm
they've
the
already
Capitol
demonized
again.
them. They've already demonized them with like already. Like it's already starting. Like especially in Florida, Texas, those places have already like been preparing for this project.
In my point, both Republicans and the Democrats, they're both wanted the dystopia. They both want dystopian. They both want dystopia.
No.
Mm-hmm.
They want to have this country in a dystopian way, in their own point of view. They don't want this. It's like they're actually ruining the country's character. It's supposed to be the land of free, home of brave, one nation,
Well, then
under
maybe you guys should
God,
have two
the
parties.
republic,
Jesus
liberty,
fucking
and
Christ,
justice, and for all. And then suddenly you guys just want to. And suddenly you guys just want to bring up some stupidity that confuses and is unfair to people, and just want to do whatever the fuck you want to do, like communist China or something like that.
You know what, you guys have lots of guns, right? You guys could always just revolt. There's a lot of people with lots of guns. It'd probably be a civil war, but you could revolt and change the country.
Mm-hmm.
They just
The only way to save yourself now is to escape.
I honestly don't have an opinion.
I'm pretty sure the U.S. is just on the verge of like another.
Even if my mother says to me, if something's going on here, and my ass will
Like,
be
how
in
old are you,
Canada, like
Fury?
immediately.
I know Phil.
Honestly, I don't have my opinion on Ron DeSantis, the government of Florida.
DeSantis is terrible. Like literally,
I would
they
have moved
just
to the
legalized the
US.
death
I'm
sentence again
happy
for.
here in the UK. Yeah, I would
Hey,
rather
hey,
move
hey.
to other places in
DeSantis
the
just
world.
like legalized the death sentence for people
Either
like not
either
being
Canada or
both gender.
I don't know. Either Canada or
Canada's shit as well, but not as shit as the U.S. Trust me, I live there.
Mm.
either Canada or the north part of London.
What do you think of Switzerland?
I mean, anyone would want to go to Switzerland or whatever. Those places are nice.
Switzerland.
European countries, though, they're pretty much safer than the one in the United States. It might be the best
North
option.
America's fucked up.
Oh,
Yeah.
Swiss is like, oh yeah, you could come to Swiss. Nothing. We don't do shit. We don't do shit for nothing here.
UK is safer than the United States. Yeah, but there's also other countries that are like much safer than the UK, like what was it? Norway, Finland, Germany.
Germany's
Norway.
pretty okay.
Norway didn't do nothing
Iceland.
much. Norway's like one of the humblest countries. They don't do shit else here. They don't do nothing else but mind their own business.
Africa is pretty much the dangerous continent.
What's that?
No, Middle East is. The Middle East is the dangerous part.
From what I've heard, Africa was a dangerous continent, especially Middle East. Yeah.
So Europe is
The Middle East.
either Europe or Asia are the safest ones.
But if it wasn't for the imperialist, Africa would have been rich or some shit.
Yeah, if it wasn't for
If
Britain.
it wasn't for Europe messing around, Africa would be okay.
If it wasn't for Britain, just
Not just Britain, any other European countries out there who was messing up Africa.
I feel like all the African countries should go back into one and try to push out the European thing to fight for their freedom.
well, it's too late anyways. Our world
To be
has
honest,
fucked since the beginning.
To be honest,
Especially with people like Elon
I wouldn't
Musk, Donald
just be on.
Trump, DeSantis.
To be honest, I wouldn't be on South Africa. Either South Africa, Uganda, or the Democratic Republic of the Congo.
Like our world is fucked. Just because of all the
They're like
crazy people
three
running
of my
around.
favorites.
South Africa.
Yeah, I've heard there's a government shutdown or something.
Oh yeah, didn't the US government just shut down for
I don't
some
understand
fucking
why.
reason?
They've been shutting down governments since even Trump shuts down the government for a wall. That's pissy.
And then there's now there's a border.
Yeah, the world is fucked.
I want to leave this.
That's why
It's like I don't want to live on this planet and just leave to another planet.
I'm
Climate
surprised there hasn't been a
change is starting
terrorist
to mess
revolt.
up.
I'm surprised there hasn't been like a revolt in the US at all.
Climate change
It's such
started
a
to
big
mess
ass
up.
powder. Yeah, we're boiling now.
Even
Bro.
Russia and China is acting up. Who
Yep.
knows? There might be a World War III.
Oh
Yeah.
no. That's even worse than World War II itself.
I highly doubt that will happen.
But I'm just hoping it doesn't. I just hope World War III doesn't happen. Like nobody wants to go to war.
Of
Of
course.
course no one wants to go to war.
Because it's pointless. It's just too much pain. Too many deaths.
If you have people like Vladimir, of course it will happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, if it wasn't for the industrial revolution, climate change, stuff like that, probably won't happen. I don't know.
I don't know anymore. We're
I don't know
fucked.
that much about climate change.
All I know is that we're fucked.
Yep.
We are indeed screwed. What else are we gonna do?
Hmm. Unless we do something about it.
Yeah, of course. Even if it wasn't for that if it wasn't for that approval of a Green New Deal, which I used to think this is not going to work, but whatever.
I feel like
Now-
hybrid cars. I gotta say, the hybrid cars are just better than
I know hybrid cars are better than
electric
electric.
and gas. Because the hybrid cars are like gas and electric, so it's like if electric and gas have a baby.
Yeah, like like you're putting gas in a car and charge it. Like you have an option to make
There's
it
so much
it
power
back working.
goes into.
Now looking back at what's going on now, maybe the Green New Deal can be a solution after all.
At least for the good part.
Yeah. At least. But the Republicans take over the House, so that's gonna be a challenge.
Yeah, the only way to save ourselves, in the case this country becomes dictatorial, and then all of us from other races get portrayed as the ones that are committing white genocide, I think we're gonna have to. I think all of us would be forced to leave. We'll have to find out a way to escape.
Or maybe unionize.
Unionize
Like
ourselves.
two
Yep.
parties yeah. Something I like to call unionize. Unionize this country.
Yep. If we escape America because the country becomes more and more dictatorial, and then we figure out a plan to fight back, it'd be like all Native Americans fighting back,
I don't
trying
know
to
if
get
it's
their land
true if
back.
Germany once invaded Britain. I don't know if that's true. The British.
Hmm. Dude in the beach. I think there was that one meme where Garfield was like where there was a Garfield.
Garfield.
Garfield. The
Garfield.
Ring
You're eating
doorbell
up
meme where the Garfield plush was there.
Garfield, you're eating us out of house and home. No more lasagna, you're going vegan.
Go, go back. I want to be monkey. Reject humanity, become monkey. I'm going back to go back. I need to go back to monkey. And then it goes, and then the Mario Kart Double Dash Donkey Kong Mountain theme starts playing.
If only there are people who wants to reject humanity. Sanjia would be fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna end the stream, so
Yeah.
I'll see you guys later.
That was
Yay.
Alright.
Alright, see ya.
All right.